Hi again, this is Hellfast, and this is another episode, another vlog from start to finish for Tactical Space Marines. This is actually part 4. You can see the Marines are still without a base coat, but glued to the bases. First of all, let me say thank you to all of you who took the time to watch the videos, and especially to those who commented on my videos. It's really appreciated. I love the feedback, and during this vlog I wanna maybe bring up a few comments which were posted for those videos. It's not that many, not like Dave, for instance, but hey, every single one counts, and thanks so much. It's really nice to get some feedback and to see that people actually watch that. For my Space Marines, the next step would be to cut out the remaining pieces, like the bolter, the backpack, and 1, 2 missile launchers. Okay, that's probably what I do now. If this is done, then I can start with the base coat. I'll base coat them Chaos Black, like I always do. And then finally I will be able to start painting. But the worst part is over. Here they are all cleaned, look quite good, and yeah, let's see. So okay, yeah, just start with a few comments. There was one comment to a video, I think it was the battle report between my Space Marines and the Tau army, and Commissar Vaction 8 wrote that I could have deep strike my Terminators instead of letting them walk all the way across the board to the Tau forces. That is true. I could have done that, but I think as we were playing Cities of Death and there was a lot of terrain, and there was just little space where I could deep strike, I decided not to do it. That's one reason. The chance that I would have somehow scattered into terrain, or maybe even worse, into his models, was just too great. At least I think it was. Maybe I would have been lucky, but I decided not to do that. Then the other part about deep striking Terminators is that, yeah, I mean, you deep strike them somewhere close to the enemy, so you can shoot at them, right? So you shoot with maybe 5 storm bolters, or if you had enough points with a flamer or an assault cannon, and then your enemy is going to shoot. And I was playing against Tau, so I just thought it's not worth it. One shooting phase, and then probably a whole Tau army would have been shooting at my poor 5 Terminators, and most likely would have killed them with all the plasma fire. So usually when I feel Terminators, I always pack them into a Land Raider. I think that's just the best thing you can do with Terminators. That's at least what I think, because they can cover the distance a lot faster, and they are protected, and the best part, you can get out of the Land Raider and attack. So the best scenario, you drive with the Land Raider 12 inches, then in the movement phase you get out of the Land Raider, you have to stay within 2 inches of the model of the Land Raider, so that's an additional 2 inches, and then you can move another 6 inches in the assault phase. So basically this is 12 plus 2, 14 plus 6, that's 20 inches to reach your opponent in close combat, if there is no terrain or stuff in the way. And that's just, I mean, that's great. You will get into close combat with those Terminators quickly. That's at least what my experience tells me. So, shocking Terminators, I don't like it. Just letting them walk over the whole board, also not the best way, but in my last game I just didn't have the points to buy a Land Raider, so that's why I had to do that. Yeah. If you have other opinions or better ways to field Terminators, please let me know. You see, I'm cutting those power packs or backpacks or whatever they are called. And I'm just trying to find the rest of them. I definitely have too many bits lying around here. Oh, here, 2 more. So, okay, more comments. There's another difficult username to pronounce for me. It's Ethia, something like that. I'm sorry for pronouncing it wrong. But thank you for all the stuff you wrote. That's just amazing. And I see you also watched Mini War Gaming Dave's vlog. That's of course what I did also. That's how that's what brought me to do my vlog. And well, you watched all the 4 episodes 4 times. That's a lot. But I'm very glad that I can help you out with my vlogs, and I definitely will keep them coming, so you don't have to watch Dave's vlogs a 5th time. Okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then this is the one for the rocket launcher. Okay. There was another comment by Dave. That was really a surprise, that the oh so famous Mini War Gaming Dave wrote a comment, and that was very much appreciated, Dave. If you happen to watch this episode, thank you so much for the encouragement, and hey, you started it all, so hats off to you. I think what Dave is doing for the community is just amazing. You know, this is also the reason why I'm doing these vlogs. It's all about the community. I mean, what would this game be without a community. Any game, by the way. I mean, it's just about exchanging, about sharing experiences with other people who like the same stuff, you know. I think that's just cool. If you have a hobby which you're really devoted to, which you enjoy a lot, and then you find somebody else who likes the same hobby, then it's just one of the best things to talk about the hobby and what you like, and maybe get new ideas and stuff like that. And that's exactly what those guys at Mini War Gaming do. Dave and Matthew, they are building, growing the community, and I really have to say this, they're doing a great job. I like all the videos on their webpage. I like the walk and talks from Matthew, and he's really a smart guy. I think he's really always thinking before he talks, and I like that about him. And of course Dave's shows, they're just amazing. He seems to be born for doing this stuff. I mean, his stop motion series, this Captain Slaughter series, I could watch it all day. And Ask a Wargamer, of course also, and especially the vlogs for his Blood Angel army. Hats off. It's really amazing. Okay, I'm cutting out weapons now. Bolters, flamers, and of course also the 2 rocket launchers. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Another comment by Chris34. I had to laugh when I read that. He wrote that he had cramps too. I mentioned in my last vlog, while I cleaned these 18 guys, that I got cramps in my hand. And hey, after 18 Space Marines or whatever models, it's just exactly what happens. You get cramps in your hand. So I'm very glad that I'm not the only one. I already thought maybe it's age. Well, probably it's not, although I don't know how old you are. Chris, 34? Maybe you're 34? No, probably not. Chris, you are from Greece, and you wrote, I think in your channel, that you have nobody to play Warhammer. That's sad. I mean, are you sure that there is no other lonely soul looking for a wargamer? Otherwise, yeah, like you said, you're just painting your models and then put them into the showcase, and that's it. So my offer still stands. If you come to Switzerland, bring your army and we'll play a whole weekend, non-stop. It's a promise. I have to help out a fellow wargamer. Okay, I'm still missing some backpacks. And this is just very chaotic in my box here. There's, for instance, a rhino waiting to be assembled. Some other crap.